Yo, what up? It is the 7th of July, 2024. It is currently 7:18 p.m. on a Sunday, although on my clock, my actual clock, it's 7:17 p.m. I should have recorded this on 7:07. You know, there's a well, I guess the opposite of a superstition, means no fun. I suppose, actually, let me keep that. I guess, belief that the number 7 is lucky. So, maybe we've got a lucky day today. But, I don't really know. I don't know. I'm not a person that I don't know. I don't really believe in luck necessarily, though. I do find it strange, I guess, how often it seems that, like, certain people just, like, get lucky and they're lucky for their entire lives, and certain people are just unlucky and they're unlucky for, like, their entire life. It feels like those are the main, like, two things. Like, it seems a lot rarer, or I don't know, it just seems less prominent for someone to be, like, lucky for a long time and then suddenly get really unlucky, or someone who's really unlucky to get really lucky. Like, it's weird. King KK. Forgot to do this. Oh, I didn't forget to do this yesterday. I didn't want to because I was worried the recording was going to cut out. Huh. I don't think I've heard this air check before. It's kind of, simple. Kind of sounds like something from Japan. So I almost wonder if in Japanese it's not called King KK and it's called something like Emperor KK. Because I don't think they had kings in Japan. I think they had emperors. I'm gonna look that up. But maybe I'm completely wrong. I wonder if KK would be a good king. Alright, well that was a good, that's a good song. I like the gyroids. The genre is gagaku, which is... what exactly? Type of Japanese classical music. There you go. Even the cover is, yeah. Names in other languages. Let's see what this says, because it's in kanji, meaning I have to translate it. Translate. J. Okay, this is, I know this is very boring, but let me I just want to see. Keke daimyo. Oh, what does daimyo mean? Okay, well that's weird. I don't know. I don't know what daimyo is. Okay, well that was fun. That was a fun detour that led nowhere. I had one of those yesterday, but that got cut. Or it didn't get cut. It just didn't happen at all, apparently. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Hopefully the same thing doesn't happen again, because like I said, I still don't know what even caused that to happen, so if if it happens again, then I probably still won't know. But, I mean, seems to be working just fine. So yeah, I was, I think, talking about getting turnips this week, and I just kind of didn't. I woke up before the, during the morning, but the thing with doing these is that because they last around 20 minutes, it sort of locks me in, because if I, like, say I, like, do something to make breakfast, like, sometimes I'll just do, like, I've got an air fryer, sometimes I'll just put something in the air fryer, and, it'll go in for, like, 20 minutes. That doesn't mean I can record a thing, really, because, I mean, I guess, I can leave it there for a bit. I don't know, it depends, but, it's hard to do something that, it's harder to, fit this in while I'm, like, doing something else, waiting for something else to happen, because if, the waiting comes to an end, then I'll have to, segment it up, and, editing these, like, easily adds, like, another hour or so to making it, which doesn't sound that bad, but you gotta realize that I'm doing one of these every single day, so it adds up. or better yet, just the time I spend in general, adds up, and so I kind of just want to keep it simple. I mean, I'm looking right now. I've got a good amount of free time, but if this was like during peak, like my uni stuff, then it'd be really annoying. This monkey actually have something I want you to give to Marina. Why? Well, because I'm too embarrassed to do it myself. Can't you deliver it for me? Do it in the next half hour. Sure. Alright, well, I can do that, I guess. Oh, Lottie Day is this Saturday. Staying on a hot wharf, gazing into nothingness. Fishing is boring, I just don't get it. I never really fished in real life. I fished once in real life when I was, like, younger, and I didn't get anything. I got seaweed. Which is, fun. I feel like I'd like to go fishing again. I don't know. I mean, it's a very, involved process. You need a boat, you need fishing gear, you need a good place to go, preferably somewhere that's not too crowded with other people who are also fishing. I'm also giving lots of love and attention to pretty flowers. That's because I'm a pretty flower. Oh, that's not how you'd emphasize that sentence. You go, that's because I am a pretty flower. There you go. Pretend I said it like that the first time. But yeah, I mean, I've got a family who have fished and have fishing stuff. I mean, I like it in games. I like it in games because it's relaxing and it's, it's kind of mindless, you don't have to think too much, and, I mean, well, it streamlines a lot of the actual fishing process, like, in this game, you see where the fish are, and you just cast for them, and they, you reel it in like a second. Like, it's super easy and simple, whereas in real life, there's obviously a lot more, there's a lot more waiting, a lot more, not knowing what's gonna like, what you're gonna get, or, like, what's there. I mean, water is see-through, obviously, so it's not like it's impossible to tell what you're trying to get. But, you're not able to... It's not as, I guess, night and day as this game is with it. Tell me, do you like black roses, gold roses, or me the best? I like gold roses. Oh, okay, I get it. I don't think you'll ever find one. Try again, dude. I have like 13 of them. Yeah, but, I would... Like, I definitely, try... I mean, I'm sure there's services that are literally just like, hey, you can book a thing where you take a boat out and we let you fish or whatever. I would just, like, I don't know. If there were, like, other people on there who I didn't know and were, like, annoying, then I feel like that would ruin the whole point of even going fishing in the first place. Oh, hey, Marina, I need to give you something. Just... There we go. And right on time. Oh, a checkered shirt. Oh, she hated it. Ooh. She didn't like it at all. She didn't even try it on. That's bad. That's bad. Imagine someone gives you a shirt and you don't even try it on. Actually, I think I've done that before. But still, anyway. Oh, you remodeled again? I bet you get canyon-like echoes in a house that big. Alright, the next karaoke night is at your place. I'll post up some flyers. Don't worry. You probably won't get that many random people showing up. Probably. Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, fishing is cool. I mean, I respect the, I guess, calmness, serenity of it. And I have, like, ideas floating around my head for, like, games, and if I ever like, I've got 2 big ones, and one of them involves, like, pretty heavily involves fishing. I remember being inspired by, in Animal Crossing in particular, like, being more interested in actual fish species, because because, you know, I really liked fishing in these, and, you know, Animal Crossing was one of the first games I played where fishing was a big thing. But, you know, there's been a lot of other games that I've played since that have done that. Have had fishing in them. And, you know, yeah, and I was thinking, I guess I won't say too much, because, I don't know, I guess I like keeping stuff to myself, but, you know, usually fishing in games is relegated to just being a little side activity. It's something you, like, also do, even in something like Stardew Valley, where, you know, it's one of the main skills of, like, the 5 or so that there are in that game. It's probably not 5, I think it's more. You know, it's still not something you're doing for the entire length of the game. And then, you know, most games that are about fishing, the fishing is pretty basic. Sorry, I'm just... my hands full at the moment. So, you know, I was trying to think of ways to, I guess, apply fishing to a game in a way that's a bit more, I guess, maybe not action-based, but something that's a little bit faster, but still satisfying. It's an interesting idea. So I became a member of the HRA, but judging by the way they score me, I'm like a complete decorating doof. Oh, why can't they see how totally awesome I am? But I'm also a big fan of just water, like the ocean. I mean, I'm not like crazy big a fan, like you know, but I really love the beach, which is like, you know, obviously everyone loves the beach, right? But like, I don't know, it's just a lot of nostalgia associated with beaches, a lot of good feelings, and a lot of that is provided by the, you know, by the ocean, the skyline. Which the horizon line, I should say, because, you know, skyline is like the air, like the air, I guess. Making sure these are properly watered. Yeah, and I like fish, and fish are in the ocean, so there you go. And I mean, obviously the ocean contains some of the most interesting things on the planet. Like, I mean, there's still that thing how we haven't explored, like, even a, you know, remote amount of the total amount of ocean there is. Like, it's crazy. Because of how deep it goes and how much of it there is. Like, it's, you know, it's kind of crazy. You know what? I'm only going to give Buck medicine because you can't, a villager can't move out if they're sick. That's the only reason why I'm giving him medicine. But I'm not doing it because I care. Oops. Oh, this fly was dry. I wonder how often flowers need to be watered in real life. I say that like that's like a taboo thing that no one knows except, you know, for biologists, when, you know, you would probably know if you just have flowers. Like, any regular person would be able to know that very easily. I've never had taken care of plants before. I never really had anything. Like, I had I guess, anything as in any sort of, like, living thing, I guess, like a pet. We had fish, but that's really it, and fish are kind of boring. Well, okay, I was just talking about how cool fish were. Pet fish are just, like, whatever. I mean, aquariums are cool, though, but they've got cool fish species, so, me catching big bugs, I don't care. He's been asking about these tiger butterflies for days. Cube eventually did let up. He did eventually stop talking about, he was talking about sea bass, I'm pretty sure, which is like the most boring, whatever. Yeah, so fish are interesting, but pet fish I just think of, well, I think it kind of is counter to the whole thing with having a pet, I guess, because I find, when I think of a pet, I think of something that you, like, interact with, and like, there's definitely that connection that you make between, but whereas fish are kind of, like, so, I don't want to say dumb, but they're not, you know, the smartest things in the world, that, you know, that connection doesn't really exist as much, unless you fabricate it, and then it's kind of just built off of a lie. Which, you know, to a degree, does apply to pets generally because, you know, we can't read their minds. But, you know, there's stuff that they do that shows that they care. According to the letter I got from the Happy Room Academy, my room's a mess. I can't believe that coordination earned me 427 points. Guess cutting edge style always takes a while to catch on. I know I'm being judged, but I can't help but laugh like a maniac. It's good for you, Hugh. Good for you, Hugh. You know, even though today's supposed to be the lucky day, nothing's really happened that's particularly lucky or unlucky. Bit of a neutral luck kind of day. I haven't even gotten any new clothes. A dandy hat. I don't need a dandy hat. It's quite dandy though. A baseball shirt. No, I do need a barber shirt, but that's a different BA word, and I have the rest of that stuff. Yeah, but I mean, pet fish, like, can definitely have certain traits that show, like, I don't know, thought, but for the most part, you just sort of observe them, which is why aquariums are cool, because, you know, you get to see the fish swimming around, but owning them, I feel, is just a little bit, I don't know. I mean, it's good for a kid, obviously, to have because then it's low maintenance, you don't have to feed it super duper often. Like, you know, hamsters, guinea pigs. But hamsters and guinea pigs are a lot easier to, like, have die on accident because they have a lot of things that kill them inexplicably. Like, you would actually think a fish would die more easily in the hands of a kid because, you know, they depend on living in water specifically, and kids spill stuff all the time. I remember I'd spill drinks all the time when I was a kid because I was just, like, clumsy. I feel like most kids are like that. But no, the hamsters and the gerbils and the guinea pigs die way more often because they themselves are just, like, super fragile. Even the, you know, best hamster owner, they're still gonna die in, like they'll die. Well, I mean, everything will, but still. But I think I don't know. If I were to get a pet, I'd probably get, like, a little cat. So I feel like it'd be a gel good with a cat, you know? But then I've thought, I guess, that a dog then is, because, you know, a dog, you have to, you know, take it for walks every day. Oh jeez, I've got so many people wanting to talk to me. Oh wow, like, hi, what's up? You know, I think it's great that we're good friends after so long, so please take this. Oh, let's go, Tangy's picture. It is the lucky day today. Now we're always together, and you can stare at my cute face all day long. Sure, I'll probably not do that. Cool. What was I talking about? Yeah, like a dog. So, you know, a dog, you know, have to go for walks every day, lives a very active lifestyle. I almost wonder if that would be better for me to have, because then it would encourage me to be more active, whereas a cat, you know, promotes and, I guess, sort of enables a more sedentary lifestyle. Who are we gonna replace? Because I don't... Oh, wait. Let me just get rid of this mermaid statue. Tangy's pick. Oh, there we go. What does it say? They say cats hate citrus. That really hurts my feelings. I think cats hate a lot of different things. Or they react to different things. I've heard that they're afraid of, like... They can be afraid of things because they're shaped like they can be afraid of cucumbers because they look like snakes or something like that. It's weird. But yeah, like I was gonna say with pets, like, yeah, you know, a dog would force me to, you know, live a more active lifestyle to take care of it, whereas a cat would enable me to be more, you know, relaxed and stuff. But I don't know. Like, if I want to do... I think generally, for me at least, if I want to live a certain way, I want to feel like I'm in control of it, because then I'm rewarded through my efforts of doing it. Whereas if I'm in a situation that forces me to, you know, do a certain thing, then it just sort of makes me feel, like, bad, I guess. So I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be about it for today. Believe I talked to everyone, did everything. Marina, Peewee, Poncho. Oh, Poncho doesn't live here anymore. Hugh, Cube. Antonio, Pango, Tangy. I definitely talked to, and Buck. Save and end. It's gonna be it for today. And tomorrow will probably not be. Then we'll probably not have as many sevens in it, I guess. I don't know what else to say.